beautiful beings. Today we will be making lentils with potatoes. Here are the ingredients that you will need. So the first thing that we're going to do is heat up our pot first so that the oil can sizzle. We're going to be using grapeseed oil today. We're going to lather the pot with some oil. After the oil, we're going to be adding our garlic and our ginger mixed together. Blend that up with the oil so it can absorb all the nutrients. To that, we're going to be adding our peppers. I like to add my peppers so that they can cook a little bit more. I usually add in onions prior to the peppers, but today I decided to add the peppers so they can sit a while and get all that juice in. So after a while, once I realize the peppers are as cooked as I want, I bring in the scallions. I really enjoy adding scallions to all of the food that I eat. They just add so much flavor to my meals. This is when I add in the onions. I rarely use white onions. I really love to use red onions. After we mix them up, we're adding in our mushrooms. After that, we're going to add in our potatoes. I used cubed and diced red potatoes, and I wanted to cook the potatoes before I add in my lentils. So after we mix our vegetables and our potatoes, we're going to now add the red sauce. In this case, I used whatever that I had in my refrigerator. So I had this big case of Prego sauce, so might as well used it. I really don't like wasting things, especially when it comes to food. So I decided to ultimately use what I have. Feel free to use any type of seasoning that you have in your cupboard, and feel free to use anything that is to your liking. I am going to definitely use a lot of seasoning in this because that's what's in my cupboard. After mixing this up, we're actually gonna close the pot and actually leave this on for about 15 to 20 minutes so that the potatoes can cook well. Now that I know that the potatoes are cooked how I prefer, I'm adding in my lentils. After that taste test, I realized I needed a bit more flavor, so I'm continuing to add my go-to condiments. It's looking like it's almost ready, but since I just added these condiments, I want it to seep through everything. So I'm going to close the lid and leave this for about a good 10-15 more minutes. After a good 10-15 minutes, here we see that it is bubbling and it is looking righteous. As we stir, we see how full and thick this pot is looking, y'all. It was so good. It felt so good to cook this. Prepping really helped me to make this process go faster, and here are the final results. I decided to add a bit more scallions at the top and thyme, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace and blessings.